even though I'm on this, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to go to my customization and stare at stuff while I look for something on my phone. My friend wants me to do this. I'm not gonna tell my friend I'm doing this. This music fits the mood perfectly because this is a freaking horror movie, dude. Okay, where is it? There it is. Today, you're going to be getting involved in this thing called Homestuck. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Enter a name. Zeus Smell Poop Lord. Try again, my ass. Try again, I guess. John Egg. Okay. His name's John Egbert. Examine the room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness of paranormal lore and are inspiring of amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? John quickly retrieves arms from jar? What? Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Fight. Yeah, let's just listen to this in the background while I read. John quickly retrieves arms from magic chest. John quickly retrieve arms, not retrieves, it just quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. Okay, it shows him picking up arms, and then what is going on? You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these hilarious antics. Captcha log them in your Siladex? The crap is a captcha log and a Siladex. You have no idea what that actually means though. Oh. If I just read some more, it would have made sense. There are other items in the chest. John, examine contents of chest then. Okay. In here you keep an array of humorous and hysterical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician. You're a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are two fake arms, currently captchalogued in your Sildilex. One pair of trick handcuffs, one stun sword, one magician's hat, one pair of beagle pus glasses. Okay. Several parentheses squiggly line parentheses smoke pellets, several parentheses squiggly line parentheses blood capsules, and one copy of Colonel Massacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. The one copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Canby. Cavany. Shoot, not Canby. That would be in a much better name, though. All this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. John Capchalog Smoke Pellets. Oh wait, not John. Capchalog sounds like a last name. Not something you do. You stole the smoke pellets on one of your captcha log cards in your Silodex? Like an inventory or something? What is this? You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have two empty captcha log cards remaining. Equip the fake arms? Okay. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb capacitech with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Ah. Okay, I'm too dumb for this. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to capture log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. but this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Siladex fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stack data structure. What is this? It's like I'm reading bank documents. I don't understand. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and I can't speak. I can't speak. I can't be an author narrator for audiobooks if I... Oh my god. Puzzling and mildly and irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Siladex with a little more experience. Oh my, what is experience? Examine problem sleuth poster. John, you examined the problem sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. I'm gonna read the note on the drawer. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colones. Beside the note is a rolled-up poster. Happy birthday, son! I'm so proud of you! Okay, next to it has a poster. You take the poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Acquire the hammer and nails. They will come in handy. Well, I guess I'm gonna acquire those. First, place the hammer into your cylinder. But now all of your capture lock cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. I take the nails. You capture lock four nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway, but you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to try to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John Squawk. I keep saying it like it's a dude's full name. John Squawk. I am very, very disappointed in you. Squawk like an imbecile and take a crap on your desk. I don't curse on this channel. It's a Christian channel. Oh, it's an animation. This is the dumbest idea you had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I need the polished surface of your desk, not deck. Ha! You have faced my thunder dragon. It's probably not even an actual card. Surface of your desk. It beckons. Combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top two cards. The hammer and nails are now capture logged on the same card and can be used together. Use the hammer/nails on the poster. You use the hammer nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. I'm gonna nail the poster to the wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious, exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. What the heck is that? Little Monsters. Looks like a friggin' 80s show. Examine Con Air poster. Con Air. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? What? I'm confused. Examine Deep Impact poster. Fight. Morgan Freeman's genteel homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president reading over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus a black president? Now you've seen everything! Examine the calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. That's one day off from my birthday. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Why is it's a day difference? I want that far away from my birthday, but on like July 19th or something. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Esper beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Eat cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. I'm going to examine incoming message. Examine incoming message. Pester Chum. Who would have a freaking picture of the freaking slime monster in their background? Are we into slime people? You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You're really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You're so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you bother with it. Your Pester Chum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. I know it's probably hard to hear to all these people fighting in the background, but you know, I gotta stream this somehow. It's gonna be on some video game, and this one like gives you stuff to watch while you're listening to me. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Tentacle therapist. Okay. Open message. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? Lookout window. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. You examine the mailbox. The little red arms or daily thing or whatever it is called is flipped up. What the hell is that thing? I ain't called anyway. You do not have the time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. You go outside and check the mailbox. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull it into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he is beating you to the mail. Forget it, check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up there for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense of which possibly borders in the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of your friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever, dealings of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. I'm just making this as much fun as I can. Welcome to my ASMR. John examines the games on the CD rack. What did I swipe? I tried to swipe it. Loading a house. You've put countless man-hours into this assortment of quality titles. I see lines in black. There's white lines in the black like a key code. And 3 of them are glowing green. Read Colonial Massacre's daunting text. Colonel Sassacre's daunting text, magical frivolity, and practical japery. You decide to consult with the I give a call. I'm just gonna call it Colin. I'm so lazy. You decide to consult with the Colin's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. You could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you'll have to capture log it. You are not sure you're ready to lock jam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Capture log fake arms again. I'm just clicking the first thing I see. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh Jesus, in a monitor, your lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture log the arms again. Set Pester Chump status to bully. Dang, Pester Chump. You don't have to do that, John. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the Pester Chump client should reflect your mood changed in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. You decide to answer chum. Is it there? Please say yes. Combine fake arms with cake. What? You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colin Massacre Sassacre. Screw it, I'm saying Collins Massacre for Colonial Sassacre. That's... How could you get used to saying that without saying it like 10 times in a row? Would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Allocate hammers to strife specibus. What is this? He's freaking clicking on a freaking SD card? What is that? You check the back of your strife specibus for kind abstratus you have in mind for it. Select the hammer. You strife specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capture log deck to your strife deck. Report progress to TG. Oh, I can read the pester log without. Okay, I'll just read this. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, what will be the permanent allocation for your specibus? I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you liked hammers, dude. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Capture log book. Now that you've got some space in your Sylladex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. Because maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Examine Game Bro magazine. Game Bro, Esper, why the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. Start to read the article. So, okay, Esper is this game frick. So, okay, Esper is this game, SBU, okay, third time's a charm. So, okay, SBURB is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of, and this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah, man, I'll write something. But I don't know, I'm like, so this is about houses or some noise? That's fine, I'm sure there's like freaking dynamite in a handbag for the brosifs, but all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? While you're playing house or some stuff, crap? Are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever? From busting out, and I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up ins? Know what I'm saying, bro? Yo, ma, I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to be real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over here the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it all, y'all. This one time he was leaning against the screen door and the crap popped up open and the back deck was wet and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on counts of Ron trucking his ball candy face girth to the hospital, but it's cool. I still got another watch in me. Brutal Rwanda. Bro notes. Den was so wasted. I mean, damn. Rating 1.5 out of 5 hats, dude. Capture lock game, bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Capture log magician's hat. You expend your final card on the magician's hat. Get funny glasses, too. You don't have a free card in your Sylladex, however, you were able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. Oh boy. Wear disguise to fool Dad. Really? John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a real crappy disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card but is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. Leave the room. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh, a man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollow tombs of Egypt that it's not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or Harley Quinn's, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. You go downstairs. John does, at least. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. You admire the Harley Quinns. You check out the shelves of fanciful Harley Quinns. Look at this frickin' garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. John decides to examine the fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. Doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. At home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Katapcha Gricko. What the crap is that? CATAPTCHAGORICALLY. Or it could be CATA parentheses PTCHIA parentheses GORICALLY. What is that? Could someone give me a good explanation on what that is? At all times, without exception, as the domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds home burrows. That's how you spell burrows or borrows? Borrows.
Fight.
Is that how you spell borrows? I'm just here being stupid. As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it. Such as the moon take liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You are almost certain Mark Twain said that. Toss Game Bro into fire. Dang! No, Dennis! It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. Fondly regard cremation. What? You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her a portrait wistful glance now and then, you could tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, and unabridged colonial massacres. He never wants to talk about it. Topple urn. You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn, ashes everywhere. The retrospect upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds out. The heck happened? Ashes are knocked over, and there's something burning on the floor. Combine father's pipe with clever disguise. What? Huh. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. You look at the... John examines the oversized gift from Champ. Or to Champ. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. You open the large present. Oh, hell no. Capture log ashes. First, you prop the Harley Quinn doll up on the couch, hiding it in the middle of the floor, sprawled out all akimbo, like that struck you as unseemly. You capture log the ashes to your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ash is back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and a dustpan. Put urn back. No one will be wiser, except maybe for people with eyes. Go get fake arms again? It's in the cake. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and catalog them. Looks like Pester Chum is acting up again, examining the third and fourth walls of the room. Okay, that's an interesting room. Oh, there's Bill Cosby. Oh, that's Bill Cosby. Oh boy, check Pester Chum. Tentacle therapist. Another one of your chums is messaging you. Oh. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as GameBro magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar, and you should probably stop hitting. I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so I'll be right back. John? What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous? No, why would you even think that? That's so stupid. Okay, why don't you go get the game from your father? Alright. Wish me good luck. Oh, by the way, JK was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. I know, John. That's fun. That's fun to read. You can now execute the brilliant idea you had. Just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. Attach arms to doll. To go to this. Oh, it's loaded. Okay. Inspect burnt paper on the floor. Broblerone. Are you freaking kidding me? Broblerone. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. Throw present wrapped in fire. Aww. Throw the. As long as you're cleaning up.
Fight.
What's that? What is? There's something on the capture log. Oh. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. You don't even want it. Read Colonel Sassacre's text. The creepy crawlies. Hell's bells. We are having a mighty sporting time of it. Hold fast, my intrepid fellow pranksmiths. We've merely nicked the mahogany of our gaping chests. If I may direct the incisive oogle of your beagle puss to the wriggling regency of rubber bugs, plastic parasites, squirming serpents, pliable pests, and every such order and file of creepy crawlies. Land sakes alive, we are cooking with our patrol now. In further exhibits, we shall dwell on our artificial use to your exploits. Is your pappy's rod real handy? What about a bit of iron cord? It shouldn't prove elusive, bringing those writhing rascals to life and setting the nerves of old maids to the wreck of the Hesperus. Do you have a bothersome aunt who never seems trouble to find a way with your funny afternoons? A broad splintery fence? A bucket of whitewash, perhaps?
Fight.
By gum, you'll fix her wagon? And what of that tawny gent who puts his... And my Wi-Fi just went out for a second. You guys still there? I hope so. By gum, you'll fix your wagon. And what of the tawny gent who puts his lackadaisical lean near sarsaparilla font, who let that listless octoroon find the spring in his step just yet? You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now. But this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Find Dad and retrieve the mail. That sounded like a thing you would hear in a Harry Potter wizarding book of spells. Not some weird internet thing your friend sends you over Instagram. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts, a powerful aroma to which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. You could be in either room. Where will you go? Well, I'll just choose the one option that's clear I have. Go in the study. Doesn't look like he's in here right now. Nice. I'm a genius. I'm going to examine his desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a scraped capture log card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha! Oh, Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is terrible affliction to cope with. Upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack. Dang, look at him. He's looking dapper, bro. You swap the magician's hat with the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. Oh my god. Can I come by the second pipe? Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck. If you ask me, you'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. Can I open this in Chrome? Yes, I can. I can continue this. How you suffer for your comedy. Examine the capture log card. Yes, this will be perfect for expanding the space in your syllab.
Fight.
Capture log card. What? Arg! S. John, play haunting piano refrain. I capture log the capture log card. Capture log section. Play haunting piano refrain. Pages including sound will be preceded by S in the command. Let's hope this isn't copyrighted. I don't get a strike. Damn, John. Good piano playing, man. What the hell? Pages including sound will be preceded by S in the command.
Fight.
I don't know what that means. Play 52 pickup. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. The peanut gallery all over there, sure getting a kick out of it. You're allergic to their scorn. Attempt to leave the house. Attempt to leave the house. Go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. Exit. You exit the house, you check the mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You've already been scooped by your father. Oh god, scooped by your father. The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed or, say, a plundering mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one of desolation plays to keep its instrument in time. It's your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is the only latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of Unseen Riddler, one to engender a sense of, not of mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself is a mystery dispersing altogether like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropping in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions, increasingly great ones, as wind extinguishes candles, it fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that, 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. There's a video. There's another video. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the Mortal Kombat scene. Let's fix this. I think that part is over, even though the video isn't done yet. This stuff is... Was that seriously just the intro of the entire story? And will you shut up, game? Thank you. I went to the crypt. I'm just gonna pause and just leave a surprise for the mailman. No! See if your father left the mail in the car. Who would leave mail in the car? Oh my god, he left his mail in the car. Why would you do that? Wow, this is really quiet. I should have always had it like this. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There is also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking the glass is steamed up. God, he is so weird. But can you see what on the table just beside the window? Looks like the mail is there, including among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the SBURB logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Go back into the kitchen. You have no other choice. You are going in. Clever disguise. It's your time to work your magic. John then enters. Another video. It was just John looking at his dad, and his dad had a cake. His dad sees through his disguise. Not a surprise. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There's only one way to settle this. Strife! Retrieve the package and flee to your room. Another video. Yeah, I'm just taking the package and going. Abscond. You cannot abscond. This peaky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. A pie? You better not brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. Equip disguise for defense. The beagle Aegis absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. Capture log Python. You take Python and unequip the beagle pus. Everything in your Silodex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, there could be just the distraction you were. Nothing happens. What a huge letdown. Take the cake. Those lame smoke pellets. Aked. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. Cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Silodex. Sassacre, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. Abscond. Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. You take the PDA. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare capture lock card is forced out of the Silodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. And I think that's a good place to stop. Okay, this is an interesting story. Don't know what it has to do with demons, with high blood, and whatever the heck my friend explained to me for an entire hour. What? Yeah, I don't know how those two go together. But that was my live stream. No one was watching because it's 9:57 and it has been a good night. Thank you very much. And the microphone audio